Alright, let's get back to it. Talk to Cryo. And see what we're going to be doing next. Even though I know that the dungeon's called Tower of Zot, which means we're going back to Thavnair. In the dark of the tower, Cryo glances at you with an expectant eyes. Since there has been progress in both investigations, shall we share the findings from our respective locales?
Your time in Thavnair has certainly been eventful.
Oh yeah, it was.
In my opinion, carrying out Vitra's request and assaulting the Tower of Zot should be our highest priority.
I mean, now that we got those, like, anti-temper...
I agree. While I still have questions concerning the Forum and their grand undertaking, we have all but exhausted our avenues of investigation.
They can't really do anything, so let's go to Thavnair.
Simply pressing them any harder on the subject will almost certainly result in our expulsion. Therefore, I suggest we explore the ethereal sea connection by way of a letter to Master Matoya, then make our way to Thavnair.
I wonder, even with the protection these talismans afford us, what can we hope to achieve once inside the tower?
Well, yeah, we can get Master Matoya to help with the ethereal sea.
Report, they were unable to free the Emulger. Worse, their attempts triggered the tower's defenses, which led to a summoning of Luna Ifrit.
I'm sure she'll be happy if it means if we're sticking it to the Forum.
What does it tell us that the Spires even have such defenses? Simply pulling a prisoner from the wall is fatal. Thus the direct approach is doomed to failure from the outset. Any further measures to dissuade such actions seem unnecessary. Unless, of course, there is a way to free the prisoners without killing them. Then it stands to reason that any intruders will be met with overwhelming force.
The towers appeared throughout the world in but the twinkling of an eye. 'Twas by magical means these structures were raised, I surmise. A spire thus conjured must needs be maintained, and I suspect an arcane catalyst, some manner of core, doth lie hidden within.
So we gotta destroy the core?
Destroy the core,
yep.
And the tower ceaseth to be, thus liberating the captives without harm.
I would like to offer my services as a translator for Urianger.
And I would prefer to enter the tower with a working theory than with no plan at all.
Charge 100,000 gills an hour.
Reasoning is correct. The chances of the defenses remaining dormant are small to none. Any primals will have to be dealt with, and defeating one will likely only lead to the summoning of another. Our every victory will only compound the prisoner's suffering.
May we not then divide our forces? Those proficient in healing will focus on sustaining the captives. That duty can be covered by Urianger, Kryl, Yostola, and myself. The remaining scions will proceed with the search for the core. Admittedly, this strategy puts both parties at greater risk, but it should bolster our chances of saving the Arkasodara by a considerable margin.
Are you sure Elfinode's in the right group? That's what I was thinking. Yeah, Elfinode should be with the healers, shouldn't he? Then again, he has not exactly experience with the...
If you're to fight primals, then you'd best have at least one healer with you.
Yeah, that's true.
And I am more than happy to fulfill that role. I found wielding a sage's armament to be rather intuitive.
Right, it's been a bit
since... look forward
since...
to testing them against a more challenging foe.
Yeah, he's been practicing.
It seems we have a plan. All that remains is to carry it out. I will inform Radz-at-Han of our movements, so let us make our preparations and regroup near the tower.
The military post in what's left of the Hamsa hatchery should serve as a convenient staging point.
That sounds perfect. And remember, the experimental aetherite at the confluence is there for those who need it, so there's no excuse for being late.
Yeah. No, the excuse for being late is not having a stomach anymore. Also, I don't think I did actually made a comment about... I made a comment about Kryl's hood being down. I did make a comment about the really cute pink scrunchie and ponytail. I think that was the first time we technically seen her hood down. Let's see, how much is this? Oh, right. Oh, right, I can just take that. I can just take that, without actually having to deal with the Aether Sickness. I hope. Okay, now we're in Thavnair. And we need to head over there. Let's teleport over to the Great Walk. I mean, work. And then that's the tower, right? We're gonna make our way over there and check it out. Well, let's see what we're gonna do now. Ah, our friend of Eorzea. We've been expecting you. You and yours will lead the mission to the tower, I'm told. The warding scales will be delivered soon. Till then, please stand by at the boat we have readied. When your fellows arrive, I will direct them to join you. We pray for your safety and success. Okay. Let's head on over to the boat. God, I can mount up here. Use our magical scales. This probably isn't going to be voiced, so let me make sure to turn it off. Ugh. If this is the future of aetheryte travel, I think I'll stick to boats. Aye, no warning, however emphatic, could have prepared me for that. On account of which, we are a little late, but fighting fit, mostly. Ah, hello, Mr. Dragon, sir. My friends, permit me to thank you for accepting this mission. You must be, We should still call you Varshan, I suppose. Indeed, I would not do to confuse our soldiers. Very well, then. For our part, we are humbled that you should see fit to entrust us with your warding scales. Please convey so much to His Excellency. One for each of you. Please accept them with my blessings. Our thanks. With these, we can go anywhere those with the blessings of light. The blessing of light can go. Not only for this operation either, but all the ones to come. We can finally break your monopoly on primals. No, that's still mine, Thancred. I've been waiting for this day. No, I won't mind carrying on as before, you know. In that case, they're all yours from now on. No. Ha, spoken like our champion. Rest assured, we'll ever have need of you, though we will do what we can to lighten your burden. If everyone is amenable to it, let us review the strategy for our good measure. As previously agreed, we will divide into 2 groups. Brilliant and her band will break through the tower's defenses and locate its core. Meanwhile, the rest of us will tend to the prisoners, who will doubtless want our healing due to the duress of repeated summonings. The primals which the tower bringeth forth shall be deities of Thavnarian myth. Since we have no prior experience with such foes, pray exercise the utmost caution when confronting them. We commence the operation at your word, my friend. For the people of Thavnair, nay, the entire world, we must prevail. Okay, so it looks like for healing, I pretty much only get Alpha Node, and then I get tank for. I'm gonna do this as a tank, so I'll probably do Alpha Node, Alizé, and Astinian. Let me switch here. I'm gonna do this as Warrior because I need more XP in Warrior. Nah, I'll do it as Dark Knight. I enjoy it too much. Also, I'm doing this with NPCs because I don't want to deal with the party. I don't want to have to deal with doing a party. Yeah, this is the group I want. Anyway, let's start the Tower of Zot. A foul place, this. Let us proceed with caution. How about, nah. How about I just leap in and kill everyone? And attempt to pull everyone. Somehow they're gonna pull everyone. I gotta remember, these guys are actually on level.
You underestimate me. Go fly.
Yeah, I'm enjoying Dark Knight a lot. Like, I like Warrior's invincibility, but I just enjoy using, like, TBN a ton. And the mechanic of purposely trying to get it to break. Instead of just pressing the heal me to full health button, or one of the 4. Make sure to pull all of them. Not let any of them get pulled by the stupid idiots. Make sure to summon Frey. Oh, that one's not aggroed on me.
You underestimate me.
You know, I probably shouldn't be going this hard, but they actually are pretty good at healing. There we go. Oh, right, so what god is this gonna be? Mindaruva. Let's go. It actually does more than a TBN shield.
You underestimate me! You're mine!
The only problem I have with okay, I was gonna try and like soak that, but
You're mine!
apparently I didn't need to. Uh-oh. I don't have a TBN shield ready. Okay, I don't think I'm supposed to... I think I just need to watch a little closely. Okay, that's how that works.
I have you now.
See if I can pull him back in here. Using my TBN shield too early. Yeah, that was a mistake. Either way, 30% damage reduction is pretty good. Also, just remembered I have this one too. This at 82.
You cannot stop us.
I can actually protect everyone with the from physical attacks as well, not just magic attacks. Oh well. Okay, I actually have a TBN shield this time.
You underestimate me!
You underestimate me.
What's he gonna do? Oh, that was it? Okay. Got some boots. Let's head up the staircase. I could have done that a bit better. Alright, let's fight these guys too. Need to remember to try and hold on enough mana to use TBN. But I still keep making that mistake. There we go. Keep going. Hello there, you look nice. Really should have used another mitigation there. Thankfully, Alpha Node's actually a decent healer. Actually, to be honest, the healers on this have probably been the most impressive thing. Then again, it's just keep them alive, so. Oops, I should have saved that TBN. These guys sure have a lot of health. Then again, the DPS on this, on the AI isn't great. But that could also just, I'm also, don't know what I'm talking about. Oops, that was my bad. I should have popped, I knew that was too much. I knew that was too much, and Alpha Node was still a bit back. Should have popped, Living Dead there. But I tried to pop this. I did Arm's Length, Reprisal, and Oblation, or what is this, Oblation? Oblation, but that's not gonna do enough. That's not gonna sponge enough damage. My TBN broke immediately. So I probably just needed to use Living Dead to survive there. Okay, let's head over here. I think I'll just go ahead and pull this one pack on its own. As much as I want to pull the second pack, I don't think that would be a good idea. Look at how much damage just these guys are doing. Probably should have just popped Prey there instead of trying to hold it. Oh yeah, Frey's OGCD, I need to remember that. I realized that in the boss fight. When I say Frey, I mean Living Shadow, because you're summoning Frey, essentially. Okay, let's try this again. This time I won't get wrecked. I hope. Probably don't need to use Salted Earth here, but I'm just gonna do it anyway, because it'll do more damage. There we go. I definitely got a bit overzealous because the fleshy, not fleshy. How would you even describe those blob oil looking things? They seem to do a lot of damage. It's a Sendaruva. Oh, right. These were the gods that the, what's his name told us about? The fishermen from the elephant people. The three sisters? Were they sisters? See what this does. Berserker probably want to stand over here. Apparently I need to go farther. Okay.
All or nothing!
You cannot stop us!
Okay. At least I had a TBN shield up. Could you guys stop? I was saying, stop sitting in it. Then I realized he's frozen, just like I was. What nuts? Oh, spare me. They're all just doing emotes. Oh, okay. That's interesting. So does it cycle through each of us? Oh, this only applies to me. But it says by all party members. Oh, I have to apply. Okay. I need to make a mouse over macro for that. Okay, let's see. Which one's not doing an emote? This one. There we go. Where are we going? I think it's this way, right? Yep. Okay, so I need to make this one a mouse over macro. And because this applies to all party members. And nearby party members. Okay. I thought this one worked the same as this one. Try him. Yeah, I want to pull this guy too. Even when I have mitigation up, they were breaking the shield, yeah. Okay, let's grab the treasure coffer. And let's get these guys. Definitely pulling these guys would have been a bit too much. Oh. Maybe if I... Nah. I think I might have been able to do it, but I probably wouldn't. I recommend it. Also, I just wasted like all of my blood weapon stacks there. I feel like an enemy is gonna spawn here. Although, that wouldn't really make sense, would it? Oh, let's hold on to that. I can wear that. But, wait, no, that's not gonna be any better. That was this one. Yeah, it's not better, because I have this, 530 gear. This is all 520 gear. I shouldn't do this, but I'm gonna try it. Oh, come on, I popped Living Dead. I pressed it. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna pop Living Dead. I'm gonna get that pull. You know, now that I think about it, I'm not gonna bother doing that pull. It's doable if I use Living Dead and maybe if I use Oblation. Wait a minute. Did they kill? They killed these three already. No, they didn't. I was thinking in the wrong point. Let's just kill these two. No, I will pull this guy too. Okay. Yeah, that was really easy. You know, I just realized this is literally like a reprisal, except a bit worse. Anyway. Oops. If you're gonna walk into the bad, at least get a TPN proc from it. There we go. That can definitely be done in one pull, but I'm not good enough Dark Knight to do it. No matter the cost, we must protect the tower. Harbingers elect, the Magus Sisters. Magus? Oh well, it doesn't matter. Let's go fight, almost called her Big Bird, but that would be insulting to Big Bird. Oh, let's just leap right in. Really need to get... I'm really in a bad habit of wasting my blood weapon stacks. I think it's gonna be like that. I see. Oh man, this is chaotic. This is a bit chaotic.
You underestimate me.
So do I need to kill all three of them or just kill Cinderuva? Oh, that was a waste. Yeah, this is why you just leave this person because they don't have much health. There we go. That was really chaotic. I can see people getting overwhelmed by that. Pretty good dungeon. Kind of feels a little annoying that I couldn't, that doing double pulls would be a bit dangerous. But overall, it's fine. That's a Dark Knight weapon. That's not any better than what I have. Yeah, it's 530.
Is everyone all right?
Of course I am. The Warrior of Light.
We fortified the captives with what magics we could. Have the defenses been disabled? All appears quiet for the moment.
Yeah, I killed everything. The auto advance was on.
The lower floors were disturbing enough, but this place feels wrong. The ether is heavy and thick, like wading through a quagmire.
I believe we stand in the tower's beating heart. What sayest thou, Ishtola?
I see it. Ether siphoned from the land runs up through the spire, flowing to a single point. This is the core we seek. Yet something is off. As large as this structure is, it siphons far more ether than is required to sustain it. 'Tis as if the core is feeding on the energy, consuming it. I need to take a closer look.
We bet the tower's alive or something.
Curious. There is something there embedded inside the core.
Oh no. What's this gonna be?
A man's limb.
This is what we came to destroy?
That seems like,
Yes,
well, I'll destroy it.
if you would be so kind.
Okay.
And that should be the end of it.
No, Elf, no. Never say that.
What now?
My theory that the tower might come crashing down following the core's destruction doth appear to be
Might you have
correct.
learned that or told us this earlier?
And how are we supposed to survive the fall?
What of the prisoners below?
The floor beneath our very feet dissolves. Brace yourselves!
Grahatia gonna pull a
I pray I'm not too
Grahatia.
late.
What happened? Where are we?
By my reckoning, we're still on the island where the tower stood. But 'tis as if it never existed. Hardly a scratch. But how?
Everybody used too much ether. Too used to being Crystal Grandpa.
Raha wove a levitation spell at the last moment. Large enough to catch everyone, it would seem.
You're not Grandpa T anymore. You can't be doing that. You don't have the Crystal Tower.
That explains the lack of obvious injuries.
The expenditure of so much ether has taken its toll. He will need plenty of rest, but should otherwise be none the worse for wear.
Then the immediate problem is what to do with our new friends here. They'll be much changed for their time in the tower. Even if their bodies are intact, I doubt we could say the same for their minds.
Yeah, I'm sure they're completely destroyed.
Angelo and I will take care of that.
I have every faith in you, Alize, but there are just too many for you to treat alone.
I forgot, didn't we get train other people to do it?
We'll send at once to Eorzea for more Porksies, and call on the local mages to lend a hand.
Okay, I guess we can just teach people to do that.
Hail, Scions! We were watching the tower when it simply disappeared. What happened here?
The threat is banished, and thy people delivered. They are, however, in need of treatment, and we of a secure locale and helping hands to assist us in its provision.
So you need help.
You shall have all this and more. Come, let us convey these unfortunate souls to the city.
Well, that was interesting. Okay. Talk to Dad. I mean, Thancred. Ooh. I cannot picture him saying this. Like, I can't picture him saying woo. Carrying all those Matanga may have been the true struggle. Yeah. The liberated prisoners are being transported to Radz-at-Han for treatment, and the Zayanishtola will oversee the administration of the tempering treatment, with support from those who know a healing spell or two. We'll go join them in the city once you've had a moment to catch your breath. Okay, let me double check. I think once we actually get into Radz-at-Han is when I can actually spend my purple scripts. Also, oops, I should have turned that in as a dragoon. Oh well. The Jewel of Thavnair. Thancred is rested and ready to set out. Had enough rest, have you? You never were once for being idle. Right. Barshan bade us come to Meghaduta at our earliest convenience. The others will join us once they have finished tending to the prisoners. Oh, wait. On second thought, you and Estinian should go on ahead. I need to make a quick detour to the Great Work. We left Graha in the alchemist's care, you see. Best to fetch him before he's crammed into a specimen jar. Just you and me, then. The guardsman at the gate should wave us through. Alright. Head up to Radz-at-Han, then. Anyway, let's talk to Estinian real quick. With the tower gone, I expect the state of alert will be lifted. Ah, honored scions, you are free to enter at your leisure. As I cannot leave my post, I'm afraid you must make your own way. Should you require directions in the city, the sentry stationed at the fountain atop the steps should be glad to assist you. Okay. Nice to actually get to go into Thavnair now. Or Radz-at-Han. Though I have... Oops. Rather than risk getting lost, we had best ask for directions from this sentry at the fountain. Lead the way, and don't expect me to act as your tour guide like certain others. Zinni is now part of the party. Talk to him if you want to get rid of him. Why would I ever do that? He's my dragoon buddy. Right, I'm gonna need to pick up the Aether shards here. I guess this makes sense why you couldn't use the script vendor yet, because Charlene isn't gonna be too happy about you being there. Ah, Mr. Brilliant, I presume. I understand you are here on an audience of the satrap. If you require directions to Meguduta, I should be glad to provide them. The satrap's residence is situated in Dharma, the highest part of Radz-at-Han. To get there, I would ordinarily recommend that a route that takes you by the bazaars in the city's north. Due to the state of alert, however, most businesses are currently closed and the Aetherite disabled. As such, I will provide you with an alternate path. First, please ascend the steps next to the fountain, then continue left. There will be more steps, and upon ascending them, you will emerge at the Paxa's path. Proceed through the large door on the right, and you will arrive at Ruveda Fibers. Within you will find another sentry who will give you further guidance. In other words, we head up. Sounds straightforward enough? Listen to the music for a second. He said go left. And yet, literally just go up. Oops, hold on. There's a speaking point. Ah, yes, I know this portal. Oops, that's the wrong accent. Ah, yes, I know this portal. It leads to a nearby isle, the treasure vault of one of Radz-at-Han's wealthiest families. They took the god of luck for their guardian, on account of which they occasionally open up a section of their vaults for aspiring treasure hunters to try their own luck. Oh, okay, it's maps. They are also coffers hidden across the land to act as portals. Find one and gain access to the vault. Something to bear in mind in case you exhaust your funds while on the road. It's a troublesome experience, I can personally attest. I'm sure you can, Estinian. I'm sure you can. Yeah, but that's maps. That's the Endwalker map dungeon. Let's see. Yep, just keep heading up. Watchful Radiant. Heading to I gotta figure out an accent for these people. Heading to Meguduta, are you? In that case, please follow this hallway to the right and go through the door at the top of the stairs. You'll emerge at the entrance to the airship landing, where another sentry should be on hand to assist you. Incidentally, if you ascend the steps to either side of me, you'll find the workshop of Ruveda Fibers. Ruveda Fibers. Though you're free to observe the artisans, take care not to lose your way. Oh, there's a speech bubble over here, so I'm going this way. Ah, Thavnairian wares. Hard to imagine more vibrant stuff. I dare say Emmerich would be partial to the golden thread. And the blue, of course. He loves his blue. Oh yeah, stoic nod. I've never put much thought into what I wear. A spare set of clothing is usually all I carry. And if that isn't enough, I can always obtain something locally. Of course, Estinian doesn't care about appearances. Oh, let's head this way. Oh, right. If you are here for an airship, I'm afraid all flights have been suspended until further notice. So the state of alert is still in effect. Perhaps it's for the best. That aside, we're not here for an airship. We have business at Meguduta. Oh, in that case, permit me to direct you. For here it's quite simple really. Ascend these steps and continue straight ahead and across the ledge. You cannot miss it. Let me grab this Aethernet shard. Okay, let's run upstairs. Get the speech bubble. Expanding the houses of this is the quest that I needed to do. Talk to Estinian again here. Ah, I remember passing by here with the Varshan. The situation being as it was, he regretted not being able to show me the sights. Life has yet to return to normal here, but when it does, you ought to pay another visit. Though the city is confusing, the food is quite good. I'm partial to Hamza myself. The meat's surprisingly tender and flavorful. Squat! Squat! Sure. Oh, I'm gonna go grab that. First, I want to grab this. I'm gonna get the shard here, get that sightseeing point, run up, get this shard, and then complete the quest. Okay, let's head over here and get this sightseeing point. If I can. I should be able to. Yeah, there it is. Have to do any hardcore parkour? Nah, I just gotta walk on the rock. Oops, gotta get a little closer than that. But again, that's why I picked up the sightseeing log quest, so that I could try and do some of those while I am doing MSQ. Alright, let's go ahead and hit this shard and then complete the quest. And then I'll go ahead and do the next one as well, since it's probably just going to be exposition. And then we'll probably wrap up there. My goal was to get through these quests this weekend, and it looks like we're going to do so. First, we got to talk to this attendant and meet up with the dragon. Is that where we're meeting? Or is that what we're doing? Greetings and welcome to Megaduda. May I inquire after your business? We are members of the Scions of the Seven Dawn, come at the invitation of His Excellency. Oh, of course. We have been expecting you. I will show you into the audience chamber. If you would please follow me. Make sure to disable text advance first.
Are we the last to arrive? I hope we've not kept you waiting.
Not at all. Your comrade is feeling better, I trust.
Much better, thank you. Harness remedies are certainly potent, in more ways than one.
One becomes accustomed to the taste, although I hope you never have cause to do so. Pray, take your ease.
Full glad I am to see you all unharmed.
I mean, you pulled a Grandpa Tia there.
Valiant scions, for your heroism, you have my boundless gratitude. You cast down that dire tower and set free its hapless captives. You cleanse their souls of its corrupting influence. No words of thanks will suffice. In place of platitudes, I offer a bounty of warding scales. Pray accept your due reward, along with the goodwill of Radz-at-Han.
Alchemists throughout the land were put to work in the forging of your talismans. The finished ones have been collected, and now await you at the High Crucible of Alchemia. Present this letter when you are ready to take them into your possession.
Well, that'll be nice.
We are humbled by your generosity. know that the inventive wisdom of Radz-at-Han will be vital in restoring serenity to our star.
Every single one of those scales came from you, didn't they? You must still be in such pain.
Oh, no, that's fine. Oh, okay. It actually isn't.
'Tis of no moment. A mere annoyance compared to the dreadful suffering inflicted upon this land and its people.
Albeit brief, my involvement in the Dragonsong War afforded me a glimpse of the myriad sorrows which consumed both dragon and man. Though you were half a world away, such tragedies as befell your kin must have affected you deeply. And yet, you chose to live among men.
In the age when that conflict first bloomed, my choice had already been made.
That's a really good question, actually.
In some distant place, man slew dragon, and dragon slaughtered man. Yet no hate could I muster for those smiling faces which did look to me for guidance. Not even my brother's righteous rage could rally me to his cause. I huddled here, secret and still, hoping against hope that which I had built would remain untouched by the chaos and carnage.
Twould seem we share the same desire for peace, great Vritra. To that end, I wonder if we might trouble you with another question. The Telophoroi are intent on recreating the final days, an apocalyptic event which we know to predate the sundering of the star. As the longest lived among us, know you aught of this terrible cataclysm?
Nay. When war and strife drove my sire from his home, he crossed the great expanse with only our unhatched eggs as company.
I didn't think he would really know much.
He alighted upon a shattered source, its 13 reflections long since scattered beyond the rift.
Okay, so even Midgard Somer probably doesn't know.
Preceding his arrival, he knoweth naught, save that which Hydralin hath deigned to disclose.
I see. So again, 'tis the inscrutable Hydralin to whom you must look for answers.
Seek you to divine the will of this star? If so, I have a tale which may afford you some small comfort.
Ah, story time with the Vitra. Or Vritra? Vitra. We'll go with that. I think that's what they said.
It's a story from my youth, many, many years ago. To my sire, I once posed the question, of all the stars in the sky, why didst thou settle upon this one? To which Midgard-Sommer did reply, 'twas the last bastion of hope. He believed so long as Hydralin endured, so too might dragonkind. Solemn and portentous were his words. What deeper meaning they held, I could not, dared not pursue. 'Tis a stone I've left unturned ever since. Yet take you solace in the knowledge that whatsoever Hydralin does strive towards, 'tis an ideal which hath earned my sire's conviction.
Thank you, Vritra. You've given us warm reassurance in a world gripped by cold uncertainty.
Okay. So Midgar Stormer chose this star because Hydaelyn...
While I'm sure we all have a great many questions, I think it's time we collect the talismans and be on our way. Our fight against the Telophoroi is far from finished.
We must take our leave, but please do inform us if we can provide any further assistance.
Prithee, a moment.
Ah, more lore.
There is one whom my sire hath judged worthy of honor and respect.
Yep, that's me.
The one known to men as Eorzea's champion. This hero of renown and rumor. 'Tis thee.
Yep, that's me. Of course, Stormer and I have crossed paths, yes. Only wish he could have been here with us now. I mean, isn't he, like, always here?
I knew it to be so. From man and dragon alike have I learned of thine exploits. 'Twas a revelation most pleasing that thou, a child of man, had gained Midgardsormr's trust, but alongside mine elation runneth a rivulet of dread.
Why?
For upon thy life's reel wind too many threads of fate, power, weal enmeshed with woe. Amidst this tangled knot thou shalt know no rest. 'Tis an endless confluence of forces, a struggle without surcease.
Yeah, I know. We've been go through this before.
More terrible still is the attrition wrought upon thy companions, as they are swept up in the storm of thine existence.
And they've said they're fine with that. Flashbang.
Take heart and protect them well. They will be your strength and your salvation. The hope thou wilt need come the end. Even cowering behind my curtain, I know the suffering of the powerful. I have watched my siblings driven mad by loss.
Oh yeah, we've seen that.
Do I exhort thee to spare no effort to keep thy loved ones safe?
And the twins come back in.
Ah, apologies. We hadn't meant to interrupt.
It's just that we do have a history of suddenly collapsing, and when you didn't follow us out...
'Tis I who must apologize. I have detained your champion overlong with idle chatter. Go. At war's end, I pray I welcome thee back into my hall, where together with thy joyful comrades, you may toast your triumph.
Are you sure we should go and celebrate right now? Stoic nod. Okay, let's go ahead and turn this quest in, and then there is one more quest for this section, but I think I'm gonna wait till next time to do it. But well, let's finish this up first. Our apologies again. I hope we didn't force you to conclude your conversation prematurely. So, what were you and Vritra talking about? Nothing really. Nothing? Very well, if you say so. The others have gone ahead to the High Crucible. Let's catch up to them.